I'm Jack O'Malley. Nice
Yeah.
to meet you. Thanks for coming out. I'll give you just a quick discussion as to what we've been working on and where we've been at, and then I'll hear
Good.
from you. Of course, I'm chairman of transportation, and that's really been the focus of my attention here as we're preparing for the budget talks. And one of the things that I suggested, and it was said, sure, go ahead and do it. I asked for permission to hold extra hearings on transportation. Normally we meet once a month, or I'm sorry, once a week.
Oh, yeah.
And I asked if we could go twice a week for about 6 weeks. And we talked about everything that it took to build the road. We invited all the people in, including the private contractors, different citizens groups, research council, and that sort of thing. And I've gotten nothing but great feedback from everybody involved. And one of the highest compliments I got was from the Democratic Vice Chair, Tim Sneller. Tim is a longtime staffer in Lansing, and then he ran for state rep and won. So he's been around 20, 25 years. And he said in all the years that he's been around, he learned more about roads in those 6 weeks
Yeah.
than ever, because we took a real solid look. Point being is, as just an individual watching Lansing and Washington, D.C. to some degree, but Lansing is so often the quick thought is, well, we'll pass this law or this, and quick fixes, or the budget, which is important, don't get me wrong, but the budget's our plan. And what I said to the speaker, Lee Chatfield, is I said, I think what you need is a good budget, but you also need smart policy and legislation. So he said, yeah, go ahead. And that's why we had the 12 hearings. And we've come up with, and we'll see what happens, but we've come up with about 15 different policy changes and some legislative moves with the ideas of not just spending that budget, but spending that money wiser, giving our locals more authority to do some things, to get more money to our locals for roads. And I've had a lot of comments like, boy, this really makes a lot of sense. So we'll see what happens. It's now kind of in the negotiation standpoint with the Senate, the House of Representatives, and the governor. And they've started